I want to share with you guys some of the things that I did that helped me gain the sobriety that I have today. A few of the things that I did that I implemented early on in my sobriety that really helped me get to where I am today. This goes back a long time, but I specifically remember a lot of the things that I did to help me get sober. And I wanted to share these with you, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Tom Conrad. I'm a certified addictions counselor here in the state of Florida. I am, by the grace of God, almost 12 years sober, and I have taken everything that I have learned over the years and helped at this point probably thousands of people through treatment and gaining sobriety themselves. And really, I share with them what worked for me. So that's what the idea behind this channel. So in this video, I wanted to share with you 3 things that I implemented early on in my sobriety that really helped me kind of get the ball rolling to maintain long-term sobriety. The first thing that I made sure that I did in my sobriety was I listened to everybody, just about everybody. The people that I listened to the most were the ones that had the sobriety that I wanted. They had quality sobriety. I didn't know them on a super emotional level, stuff like that, but I did see them from the outside, and what I liked, or what I saw, I liked. And, in the beginning, I'm just going to be honest, it boiled down to, hey, you have a nice car. You have money in your pocket. You wear nice clothes, and you're not going out drinking and drugging. I like that about you. And I took a lot of their suggestions in what they did to gain their sobriety. And that was really important for me in the beginning because I spent no time listening to other people. I always just listened to myself and what I thought was best for myself. And so it was different for me. So I asked a lot of questions of people that were sober, more sober than I was at that point. And I took their feedback and I actually listened and I implemented it into my own life. The second thing that I did that I think to this day was super important, and I still integrate it today, is I stay busy. I try new things. I make sure that my sobriety is never stale. In the beginning, in my first year of sobriety, I tried things that I never had experienced before in my life. I'm originally from Pennsylvania and I was new to Florida, and I did what Florida people do. And I started, spending a lot of time at the beach. I did paddle boarding. I tried surfing. I did kayaking. I did a lot of things with people that they introduced me to this kind of new Florida lifestyle, and I did things that they were doing. I found enjoyment in sobriety through activities, through not letting it get stale. And I have the things that I enjoyed not sober and sober simultaneously. I really enjoyed golfing. I continue to enjoy golfing, but I started golfing sober. I really enjoyed going to concerts, but I started enjoying concerts sober. So these things that I did when I was an alcoholic, and I, did not do these things without alcohol, I started integrating into my sobriety and going out and doing these things just minus the alcohol. And I found that it was something that really helped me. It helped catapult me and understand, hey, I don't need alcohol in my body in order to have fun. That was in the beginning, it was very hard for me to comprehend. How can I have fun without alcohol? And I ultimately did. And it was better because I could remember what I was in fact doing. The third thing that I implemented early on, and again to this day I continue to do this, and I think this is arguably one of the most important, is opening up to other people. Right in the beginning of my sobriety journey, I had a therapist because I did in fact go to treatment. I, had sober supports that I talked to on a daily basis. I had a core group of people that I felt okay opening up to. And still to this day, almost 12 years later, I still see a therapist. I still have my sober support network that I talk to, that I run problems by. I have a group of people that I can rely on. And, for me, it's very important, because if I don't have that, then, when I'm struggling, who do I have to talk to? In the past, I just drank my problems away. It was just a typical, day, a typical problem, nothing alcohol couldn't solve. So I opened up to people. I gained a real solid core group of sober men that I could open up to and feel comfortable with. All right, so I hope that helped. That's just 3 things that I implemented. Still to this day, I do all of those things. And if you're new to getting sober, I encourage you, just stay the course. Surround yourself with people that are sober, that have gone through this journey. In the end, if you have questions, if you want to talk to me, I'm more than happy to talk to you about your current situation. You can reach me, tom@realrecoverytalk.com, and send me an email, whether it's for you or for a loved one. And ultimately, what I want to help people do is turn their mess into their message. Thanks. We'll see you later.